You ever heard of the Komodo dragon? It's a lizard, a big lizard. But not just any lizard. This creature is a marvel of nature, a relic from a prehistoric era that has somehow managed to survive into the modern age. Okay, it's the biggest, baddest lizard on the planet. Imagine a creature that looks like it walks straight out of a dinosaur movie, but it's very much real and alive today. These guys can grow to 10 feet long, which is longer than most people are tall. Way over 300 pounds, making them as heavy as a large adult human. And they're strong enough to bring down a water buffalo. Yes, you heard that right. These lizards are apex predators in their environment. Trust me, you don't want to mess with a Komodo dragon. Their bite is venomous, and they have a keen sense of smell that can detect carrion from miles away. They're like something out of Jurassic Park, except they're real, and they're meaner than any movie monster. Their rugged, scaly skin and powerful limbs make them look like they belong in a different era. And they're meaner than any movie monster. Their hunting strategy involves stealth and power, making them formidable predators. Now you might be thinking, Mike, what do these giant lizards have to do with farming? It seems like a strange connection, right? Well, believe it or not, Komodo dragons are becoming a bigger part of the agricultural world. Not in the traditional sense, of course, but in a way that's both innovative and surprising. Not as farmhands, mind you, but as livestock. Yes, you heard that right. People are actually raising Komodo dragons on farms. That's right, folks are raising Komodo dragons. Why? Because their unique attributes make them valuable in ways you might not expect. Well, their skin makes some pretty valuable leather, which is highly sought after for its durability and unique texture. And their meat, while not exactly chicken, is considered a delicacy in some parts of the world. It's an exotic taste that adventurous eaters are willing to pay a premium for. But here's the thing about Komodo dragons. They're wild animals. They're dangerous. Their natural instincts make them unpredictable and potentially lethal. And they don't exactly play well with others. Keeping them in captivity requires a deep understanding of their behavior and needs. So how do you farm something that could eat you for lunch? It takes a lot of precautions, specialized training, and the right equipment to handle these formidable creatures safely. That's where technology comes in. Advanced farming techniques and equipment are essential to manage and care for Komodo dragons in a controlled environment. From automated feeding systems to secure enclosures, technology is making it possible to farm these incredible animals. Komodo dragons are native to a few small islands in Indonesia. These islands, part of the Komodo National Park, are their natural habitat, where they have roamed freely for centuries. Out there, they're the kings and queens of the jungle. With no natural predators, they rule their domain with an iron claw, hunting and scavenging as they please. But when you're talking about farming, those islands just don't cut it. The limited space and resources make it nearly impossible to sustain large-scale agriculture. There's not enough space, and let's be honest, you don't want a bunch of hungry dragons roaming around your backyard. The risk to both humans and livestock is too great, so we've got to move these dragons. Relocating them is the only viable solution to ensure their safety and the safety of the local communities. We've got to get them off those islands and onto the mainland, where there's more room to raise them. The mainland offers vast open spaces and better resources for their care, but you can't just load a Komodo dragon onto a flatbed truck and hope for the best. These creatures require specialized handling and transport conditions. These aren't cows we're talking about. Komodo dragons are far more dangerous and require a different approach. These are apex predators, and they're not afraid of anything. Their aggressive nature makes them a challenge to handle. Moving a Komodo dragon is a delicate operation, and it takes a special kind of truck to get the job done. These trucks are equipped with reinforced cages and climate control to ensure the dragon's safety and comfort during transport. First things first, you gotta catch yourself a dragon. Now you can't just walk up to one of these guys and slap a collar on them. They're fast, they're strong, and they have a nasty bite. So how do you catch a Komodo dragon? Very carefully. Teams of trained professionals use a combination of techniques. They might set up large, sturdy traps, baited with something a dragon would find irresistible, like a big hunk of meat. Once the dragon's inside, the trap is closed remotely. Safety first, folks. Sometimes they use tranquilizer darts to sedate the dragon before moving it. This requires a lot of skill and precision because you don't want to hurt the animal. It's a dangerous job, no doubt about it, but somebody's got to do it. Now let's talk trucks. I'm talking about custom-built rigs, designed specifically for transporting Komodo dragons. Think 18-wheelers, but instead of hauling freight, they're hauling prehistoric predators. These trucks are outfitted with climate control systems to keep the dragons comfortable during transport. They have reinforced walls and floors to contain these powerful creatures. And they're equipped with state-of-the-art tracking devices, so we always know where the dragons are. These trucks are like mobile fortresses, built to withstand anything a Komodo dragon can throw at them, because when you're hauling a lizard that can bite through bone, you don't mess around. Section 5, Safe Passage, Keeping Dragons and People Safe. Transporting Komodo dragons is a delicate operation. It's all about minimizing stress on the animals while ensuring the safety of the handlers and the public. That's where technology really earns its keep. These high-tech trucks are often equipped with cameras, allowing handlers to monitor the dragon's behavior during transport. If a dragon starts getting agitated, they can adjust the temperature or lighting to calm it down. The trucks are also equipped with GPS tracking, so we know exactly where they are at all times. This is crucial in case of an emergency or a breakdown. We can dispatch a team to the truck's location immediately, ensuring the safety of the dragon and the people around it. Section 6, High-Tech Habitats, Building a Dragon's Den. Once the dragons arrive at their destination, they need a place to stay. But we're not talking about your average farm here. Komodo dragons need specialized enclosures that mimic their natural habitat. And these aren't your grandpa's chicken coops. These enclosures are designed using computer modeling and the latest in animal husbandry techniques. They're spacious, with plenty of room to roam. They have pools of water for the dragons to cool off in. And they're carefully landscaped with rocks, trees, and other features to provide enrichment and encourage natural behaviors. Section 7. Dragon Doctors Using Tech for Komodo Healthcare. Keeping these dragons healthy is a top priority, and thanks to technology, we can provide them with the best possible care. Veterinarians use digital X-ray machines to diagnose injuries and illnesses. Ultrasound technology allows them to monitor the health of pregnant females and their developing offspring. And forget about chasing down a Komodo dragon to give it a shot. Veterinarians can now administer vaccines and medications remotely using dart guns. This minimizes stress on the animals and keeps the handlers safe. Technology is revolutionizing the way we care for these amazing creatures. Section 8. Dragons of Tomorrow, the Future of Farming. Farming Komodo. Dragons is still in its early stages, but it's clear that technology is playing a vital role. These magnificent creatures, known for their strength and resilience, are now being integrated into modern agricultural practices. The fusion of ancient wildlife with cutting-edge technology is creating a unique and fascinating farming landscape. From the trucks that transport them to the enclosures where they live, technology is making it possible to raise these amazing creatures safely and efficiently. The logistics involved in moving and housing Komodo dragons are complex, but advancements in transportation and habitat design are making it feasible. Specialized trucks equipped with climate control and safety features ensure the dragon's well-being during transit. In the future, we can expect to see even more advanced technologies being used in Komodo dragon farming. Innovations in robotics, biotechnology, and environmental control systems will likely revolutionize the way we care for and manage these creatures. Imagine automated feeding systems that provide precise nutrition or climate-controlled enclosures that mimic their natural habitat perfectly. Imagine drones being used to monitor dragons in their enclosures, providing real-time data on their health and behavior. These aerial devices can cover large areas quickly, ensuring that every dragon is accounted for and in good condition. Drones equipped with thermal imaging and other sensors can detect any anomalies, allowing for prompt intervention if needed. Or artificial intelligence being used to create even more realistic and stimulating habitats. The possibilities are endless. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to optimize every aspect of the dragon's environment, from temperature and humidity to social interactions and enrichment activities. This level of precision ensures that the dragons thrive in captivity, leading to healthier and more robust populations. One thing's for sure though, farming Komodo dragons is not for the faint of heart. It requires a deep understanding of these creatures and a commitment to their care. Farmers must be prepared to handle the physical and emotional challenges that come with working with such powerful animals. The job demands resilience, patience, and a willingness to learn and adapt. It's a tough job, but it's also an important one. The dedication and hard work of these farmers ensure that Komodo dragons are raised in a safe and healthy environment. Their efforts contribute to the conservation of this incredible species and the advancement of sustainable farming practices. And thanks to technology, we're up to the challenge. The integration of modern technology and farming practices not only enhances efficiency, but also opens up new possibilities for innovation and growth. As we continue to explore and develop these technologies, the future of farming Komodo dragons looks promising and exciting.